training, a lot of that's called training. It's called a lot of herga. I say herga. A lot of I say herga. No, herga. Not thoughts.
Oh, habit.
A lot of habits. Believe means you have to start to do habits without weakness, without getting weak. You have to work hard after working hard. What is our job? You see, we have to know that our body basically is situation that it wants to do bad more than good. Because we're born that way. We have a yitzhar, and we have someone who's controlling us. The evil in us is controlling us, and basically our natural way, we push ourselves to do the bad and not to do the good. So we have to work. We get habits, without weakness, and work after work. We have to start the training ourselves. What do we have to do? Lastly, we have to control our mind and the desires of our will. You have to take this. No, take this. You see, this is the biggest one. It's not enough mussar. It's not enough chachma. Chachma and mussar. It means we have to use the chachma. We have to handle our soul, to handle our body. We have to use wisdom. Wisdom. You know what makes us, that saves our life? What saves our life? To get, and this one, the second world, is the wisdom. Hashem gave us wisdom, and the Torah gave us the Torah is the wisdom. And we have to use the wisdom Hashem gave us to use it to save our life in this world and the second world. We're not donkeys and we're not animals. Hashem gave us wisdom. And that wisdom, you have to save your life in this world and the second world will come. But it's not enough wisdom on those. You have to do also what? Mussar. Ethics. Chachma and mussar. We have to learn, we have to be chachma and mussar. But it has to be contra Torah. Dafka. Again. Api chachma mussar, api Torah, dafka. Not some mussar, and this has to be contra Torah. So what is our job? Is to train yourself to do habits without weakness, work after work, to control our mind and our desires. So now, how you get this chachma mussar? Where you get this chachma mussar? Where you get that? Where it comes from? So I'm going to read now the second piece. I wrote that. Key. Kol oid she'odam ein omed b'iyun hamussar. Apitor Kosman, the person doesn't work b'iyun. That's not b'iyun. B'iyun hamussar apitor. See, after learning, everybody learns a iyun piece. How long it takes you to learn a iyun piece? It takes you 2 weeks, 3 weeks, sometimes 6 months, a month to understand one piece. So the person has to work iyun hamussar on yourself. You have to learn yourself. Who is me? Who I am? Children, you have to learn yourself who I am. And to know, according to Torah, who you are. Not stop like a psychologist, this guy and that guy, all the crazy people in the world, all the smart people and all the psychologists and how they check, they judge yourself. There's a lot of chachma in the world, and not say that. But we are different. Hashem made us image of Hashem. We have a body, we have a soul, controlling. So you have to learn b'iyun mussar kontra Torah. Like you said, and this, what it means to kontra Torah? It has to have chachma and mussar. It means you have to work very hard to understand the kontra mussar of the Torah. What is the mussar Torah is teaching you? And you have to learn b'iyun, you have to learn a sugya. Let's say take midos. You have the midos. And you have You have to be the midos and act, ways that people act, what to do, what not to do. You have to learn about yourself. According to Torah. So here is the secret here. You have to take time to learn iyun mussar. You know, people take time to learn to be a doctor. People take time to learn 7 years to be a doctor. And then, wait, who is this question? Very good question. And people learn to be a doctor 7 years. To be a Torah scholar all your life. It's not enough 7 years. Because Torah is bigger than doctor. Doctor maybe is 100 books. Torah is 1 billion books. 100 times more. So much, Torah information you can put in Torah is 100 times more. But you have to you have to spend time to learn iyun mussar. People learn mussar, they take it easy, they learn a few minutes. No, you have to learn iyun mussar. To learn about yourself, to know who I am, who is my midos, what I have to be careful. Because if you don't learn yourself who you are and how much you have to be careful. So, I'll give you an example. You have a beautiful, Rabbi Shlomo says, gives an example. You have a person that has a beautiful house. Beautiful house in the world. Palace with the gold and silver. And he has all the biggest machine, all the computers, everything. Robots and machines and everything you want you could dream. But in that house also, you have bombs. It's called mokesh. What does mokesh mean? Mines. You know mines? You touch it, boom. Yeah. Mines. And that house, there's loads of mines in the house. But now, the same house that you have all these mines in the house that if you touch it, you step on it, what happens? Boom, all the house blows up. This is only an example, setting a person. A person can be a beautiful body, or beautiful midos, everything beautiful. But in him, he has all these mokesh. It kas, anger, depression, no patience. If he touches these midos, boom, he blows up. He gets depressed. He touches these midos, boom, he blows. He gets that anger. He touches, boom, he comes down. He forgets his emunah and bitachon Hashem. So now the question is, this house that has these bonds, this beautiful palace, is a dangerous place or is it a nice place? Who can tell me? Dangerous. Again, this palace has beautiful palace, but it has mokshim in the palace. But you don't know about it. You don't know about it. And you live in there, you can live 30 years in the house, nothing happens. But one day you touch it, you suck at it, you go. Same thing is a person. A person has beautiful midos. But if you don't work on your midos, sometimes you touch the midos not right, you blow up, you lose all your Shamayim. What happened to Yerovim and Avot? What happened to Doeg? What happened to Koirach? They're small people. What happened to Esav? Lavan? All big people. What happened to them? The big people. They lost out everything. What happened? Because you have to know midos. If you don't work on yourself, if you don't speak to yourself, you have all these things you have to change in you. You don't take the bombs out of your house, out of your midos. You don't take away the minds out of you, and you touch it, you don't work on it. Yeah, you're a dangerous person. You're a wild, dangerous person. You're worse than Hitler. You could be worse than Hitler. What happened to this tzaddik? He wanted to kill his own grandson, his son. He person could scream at his kids and yell at his own kids and to be the worst person in the world. The same person loves his own children. Because in him he has anger and he has good parts in it. He has a good heart, but someone has an angry person. So if you don't work on your anger, sometimes you can get angry on your own children. A serpent can be a nice person, but he also is cruel. He's a cruel person. He has good part in him and bad parts. So if you don't work on yourself and overcook the bad midos in you, you don't learn. So what is the mussar? You have to learn be'iyun. You have to take time to learn be'iyun mussar according to Torah to know who you are. And how much you have to be careful for midos are not good midos. But you have to be according to Torah. Only according to Torah. No other way. Only according to the Torah. No different way. Because you don't do according to Torah, you can be depressed. You can be down. You can lose everything. I saw people. A moment they get about with the midos on your own self, they're depressed. They go down. Because the moment they get involved with themselves, they're already touching the bad midos in them. So I want to work on my midos. I sit down, open up a book, and I start to read this. Boom, they fall asleep. They get depressed, they're happy. They don't function. They can't even work on themselves. Because they're not doing according to Torah. You have a way according to Torah teach you how to work on your midos. And how you work and when to do it, how to do it. That's called the Chochmah Mussar. It's not Mussar, you have to have Chochmah Mussar. So if you don't know, you have to know how to work on yourself. It's called the Chochmah Mussar. It's not enough to say you have to do be'iyun mussar. Here. Be'iyun mussar. And you have to work me on yourself according to Torah. How much time, what to do, how to do it, which midas to work on, which midas not to work on. This needs iyun. Not every midah is good to work on. Every midah, what midah, which you will start, where you beginning, how you work it, how much to work on it. You can be a person that is not functioning. You're a zombie in this world. You're not functioning. You're not functioning. You're a zombie. Why? Because you're not working with the right midos on yourself. You're not working the right midah. You're working on yourself. But you're not the right things. You're pressing the buttons that doesn't produce you right. You're pressing the buttons that knocks you down. You don't think positive. You don't think good. You don't think the right things that you do. You don't see it come to Torah. Or you come like a police person. Like you come nice, happy, but everybody's not good. He's not good. He's not good. He's not good. You come to be a wild police person and come to Torah. Everybody is not right. And also yourself. You think you correct yourself. You correct yourself also. Nobody can be near you.
Mitzvah police.
And nobody can be near you. You become very bitter. No one can handle you. This is not good. This is not good. Everybody's not good. This is not good. Everybody's not good. Everybody's not keeping Torah. It doesn't work that way. It has to be iyun, the mussar, pitoiro. And you have to have chochmah mussar, wisdom with mussar together. So this is the first thing we have to work on. We have to you have to train yourself. But training, a lot of training without getting weakness. Work after work to control yourself. So how you do that? You have to learn be'iyun mussar. A pitoiro. I'm the smartest person here. I know exactly what to do. And then you'll find out you're the stupidest person than everybody. You oversmart yourself. You oversmart yourself. You think you're smart, but you oversmart yourself. And you wake up, when you get older, you see you took your life and you desecrate your life. You destroyed your life from nothing. You oversmart yourself. What's happening? And then you wake up, what I did. Oversmart everybody, oversmart yourself, and you destroyed your life. If you don't spend time and effort to work hard, work after, Work hard, without no weakness. Work to take your mind controlling your desires. You have to control yourself. You don't work hard. Working yourself. Working, controlling yourself. Not working, controlling others. He and him, working, controlling yourself, your mind and the thing. Before that even start, you're not even control. You're not even starting to working on yourself. And then he says, Va'oz, 3 lines from the Va'oz, Yasim nafsho bekap. You have it, Israel? You have Israel? Va'oz, Yasim nafsho bekap. Le'akir esitzor ma'alach etzonoisov api derech al-derech siba b'sur. You have to recognize who you are. And what is your desires goes with a cause and a result. The Yetzer Hara has a system. The Yetzer Hara has a way how he captures people. It goes with a cause and a result. It doesn't work without it works with a system. He says, you know what? If I go to sleep for another hour in bed, you know what happened? I'll be tired all day. I won't have energy. It gives you a source and a result. A siba and a masuba. It gives you reasons and results. You have to know how to work on the reasons, because he gives you all these reasons. He is there, that angel in you. It's called a spiritual angel that is a murder, and he wants to kill you and murder you in this world, the second world. And it gives you all the advices in you. And what it tells you, if I get married, where I'll get money, how will support a wife, what I will do. It's like, can I get married? It gives you a source, it gives you a reason not to get married. And there's reason I'm married. Or it gives you all these reasons. And that's all the Yetzer Hara gives you. So you have to know yourself all the things that the Yetzer Hara gives you, the ways of cause and result in you that you're not producing what you have to do in this world. Everyone has to be functioning, happy, alive, happiness, alive, excitement, connected to Hashem with every being that he has. And all these things, it causes this thing, causes him not to be connected, all himself to Hashem. And the Yetzer Hara makes a person a zombie. No energy, no strength. And he cannot get married, and not even make a business. He's valueless. The Yetzer Hara will pull his swords in. I cannot do this because I cannot do that. I cannot do this because I cannot do that. It all comes from that. Yetzer Hara is putting all these ideas in your head. You have to go to the source. The source is, what is the source? It's telling you this and that. So go to the source, and you work on the source, so then you're able to handle the results. Don't work on the result. Work on the source. You work on the source, so then you're able to handle the source and results, and then you're able to work on yourself. Here, give me. So again, training yourself, making habits without weakness, work after work, controlling your mind and your desires with chachma mussar, with wisdom and mussar. For it means you have to work very hard to know how to change us, what is the right ideas, what I have to do, what I have to do. Because everything you do, if you don't work hard in the mussar to know what you have to do, so by definition, you know you do not good. So you have to work on it. So you have to know what is the source, what is pushing me to go. Why I'm running to do this, and why I'm running to do that. What is pushing me? Is it Yetzer Hara pushing me, or the Yetzer Tov is pushing me? What is pushing me? And sometimes you want to do a mitzvah, it's Avera. Sometimes you want to do a mitzvah, it's Avera. Sometimes Avera is a mitzvah. Sometimes Avera is a mitzvah. You're confused. What you do? So you have to, Hashem gave you seichel, brain. You have to work be'iyun mussar to know where you're coming for. What is the source of the what you want to do? What is causing you to do this? And you need title of a mussar. What's causing me? Why I want to do this? Why I don't want to do this? Why I don't want to do this? It comes from laziness. It comes from where? It comes, I'm embarrassed from people. I fear people more than fear Hashem. I fear people more than fear Hashem. I fear people more than fearing Hashem. It means I care about people and more than I care for Hashem. It means I don't really have fear of Hashem. I fear people. What they will say on me. What they will talk about me. I'm afraid I'll lose my job. I'll lose people help me. It means you have to know where it comes from. Why you're not developing yourself how it has to be. This needs to have to use you. You have to use your brain and figure out what I'm doing, what I don't have to do. It says when the moment you do that, you start to work on it. Then your mind comes from seichel, from the seichel. Doesn't look good. But it comes from the chokhmah mussar. So you know you're thinking about it, and you do be'iyun what you're doing, and not everything, and you really want to do it, and you do this according to Torah. You know, this is the reason, and you do that, and you change yourself to act according to Torah. So even if it doesn't look good, it looks like, but it comes from here. It comes from Seichel, it comes from Hashem. So even if it doesn't look good, and basically it comes to Chokhmah and Mussar. So then you have life. You have life in you. Because it comes, because you're not a zombie. You don't live with habits. Your habits comes with a guard. Who's guarding your habits? Your seichel, your mind. You come to be a master of yourself. You come to be a king on your soul, king on yourself. I am a king on my soul, on my body, to control myself, to do what I have to do what Hashem's to do. Everyone here is a king on his soul, on his body, to control himself, to be a king with a nice way, you know how to control yourself. So then, all your actions, everything, then it comes to be, have a new judge. It's called your seichel. The problem is where you start. Come and say like this. V'hine. The last paragraph. V'hine. V'hine Omar HaChocham. You have a big chiddush. Omar HaChocham. Shuka. You have it there, Chaim. You have it Yosef Shalom. You have it Yosef Shalom. You have it Yosef Shalom. You have it. Omar HaChocham. You have it Yisrael Yitzchak. Omar HaChocham. Yisrael Yitzchak. You have it. Omar HaChocham. Shuka lechochma ichetzi chochma. Shh. A big chiddush. Shuka lechochma is a half a chochma. Big chiddush. The desire to know the wisdom is a half a wisdom. A big chiddush. To desire to get the wisdom how to work on yourself, and work on yourself is a half of the wisdom. We have to work on a desire, to make our desire alive, to really want to work on yourself. The shuka lechachma, the desire to wisdom, is a half of wisdom.
Rabbi,
yes.
Who's the chacham referring to? Shlomo Goldstein?
You!
No, it says Amar. Oh, it says Hine Amar Chacham.
Chacham is the Rishonim.
But is this from Simcha Zissel?
Yes. Every word is of Simcha Zissel. This is the same piece I gave you, but I took parts of it. Because I want to be easy on you, I took parts. I want to go over all the piece because I want it easy. I wanted to make it like a Shulchan Aruch. Easier for you to work on the piece because say, hey, there. So it'd be easier to work on it. We have to go all the pieces, all the rayas and everything is more work. But I'm easy on the people, I got it more, I put it on mice. Omar Chacham, the Chacham says, Shuka lechochma, chetzi chochma. If your desire to learn Torah, is a half of learning Torah. The wise person tells you, the desire for wisdom is a half of wisdom. Big chidush. The desire of wisdom is a half of wisdom. Wake up. The desire of wisdom is a half of wisdom. Again, the desire of wisdom is a half of wisdom. Omer Chacham, Shuka lechochma, ichetzi chochma. You hear Yeshua? You hear the chidush here? Shuka lechochma is a half of chochma. A big chidush. A big chidush. The desire, it means everyone that comes to the yeshiva, everyone. It can be 40 years old, 30 years old, 20 years old, 15 years old, 60 years old. If he has a desire to learn Torah, it's like he knows half of Torah. Shuka lechachma, chetzi chochma. The desire to learn Torah is a half of chochma. No, like you know half of it. Half of learning Torah is what? The desire to learn Torah. Wait, what does it say?
What is order hetzi?
You have to learn.
No.
You have to learn.
We have desire hetzi.
What?
Order hetzi? Order hetzi?
No, it's to learn. You have to know the wisdom.
How do you
But
get the full wisdom?
But
If you say
by
that,
get,
what's the other half? How do
if
you
you
get it all?
no, when you learn. You see,
So
when
the
you have a
desire
desire to learn, listen out there. When you have a desire to learn, it's like half of wisdom. Then all the wisdom is only half. But if you have no desire to learn, you have 100%. And you have so much to learn. When you have half the desire, it goes quick and it goes fast. And your mind thinks, and your mind, you're alert, you're awake, your mind thinking, your mind is awake, you understand better. Everything goes good when you have the desire to learn. When you have no desire to learn, so then you push yourself, everything is a force.
Punishment.
As though in the mind is developing 4,000 times less. 4,000 times less it goes down. But if you desire to learn, it's like you know half of it.
Order half is a using.
No, half is to learn.
Yes, okay. Learning and using.
Now using is part of learning. Using is part of learning, because you don't use, then your learning is no learning. But you have to know, you have to decide to learn. You open up this. If you have no desire to learn this, you don't learn it. You decide to learn it, so you won't pay 1 line, 2 lines, 5 lines, 7 lines. You have the desire, you push yourself, then you learn. But no desire to learn, if you have a desire to learn, you learn all the books in the yeshiva. All the books you know. If you have a desire to learn. No desire to learn, you desire money. You desire power. You desire all those things. Woman, you don't want reading Torah. If you want Torah, well, you have to make a decision. I want Torah. Say, everybody say, I want, everybody say.
I want Torah.
Everybody say, I want Torah.
I want Torah.
I desire Torah.
I desire Torah.
I want Torah.
I want
I
Torah.
desire Torah.
I desire Torah.
This is the thing. I think when you want Torah and desire Torah, then the Torah comes easy. But if you don't want it and the desire is everything a force, and it comes from the rabbis and the teachers, and it comes hard on you, so you don't learn good. Your heart is not there. Your heart is not there. But you have to decide to learn. So everybody say, I want to learn Torah.
I want to learn Torah.
I desire to learn Torah.
I desire to learn Torah.
I want to learn Torah.
I want to learn Torah.
I desire to
I
learn Torah.
desire Torah.
When you have the desire to learn Torah, it's like a half of Torah. You know everything. Because your heart is there, your body is there, your mind is there. You're alert, you come awake. Your understanding comes completely. Because you want to know. You don't sit and while you look, you stop, you look at dictionary. You don't understand, you get up, you look at dictionary, you ask people. You have the desire, you ask people. You find out what you do. But if there's no desire, you learn, I don't understand, you go to sleep. Every day is the same thing. No alive. So how you come to be alive? Ruach. How you get that? Chokhmah and mussar. It's not enough to learn Chokhmah. We have to learn mussar. You have to learn mussar. Who you are. If you don't learn who you are, and to be careful and how much things you have to work on yourself, how to control your mind and your body, so there's not enough Chokhmah. You have to have Chokhmah and mussar. Mussar, everybody say, Chokhmah, mussar. Chokhmah, mussar. Chokhmah, mussar. So Chokhmah, you have to have a desire. With a desire, you get the Chokhmah. But mussar, you have to have time to spend to learn about mussar. You have to learn biyun mussar. What is mussar? How you change yourself, how you correct yourself, how you control yourself. You have to learn about yourself. I call the Torah. Skadei, Shmei Ramon.
Amen.
Come on, people, you say,